been brought in part by S Thunder and Main Irish Airsoft.
So we're back, this is Oddie's Airsoft and we're doing another review, and we're back to S Thunder. And as you already know, I absolutely love S Thunder products. They're a very innovative company making some very high quality equipment. They sent me out a parcel recently to have a look at a number of items that they have on the market, and also one or two that they're about to bring to market. And I've done all of this, I've had a look through everything, and I have to say some of the stuff is fantastic. First thing that came out of the box was the 203 grenade. Now, 203 grenades tend to be quite exclusive because not everyone fancies like buying a 203 launcher. The only way at the moment to release the BBs out of these things. As you can see, I was a little bit hesitant in saying that, reason being because S Thunder brought something out that's absolutely wicked, and you'll see it in a second. So when I looked at this, I went, oh, I love these things, but you know, 203 launchers, I'm not really mad about them. A bit bulky under the AEG and all the rest, so not a big fan. The other way to deliver these 203 grenades is to use a thumper gun. So this is a 203 thumper gun. It's an M79, made very famous from the Vietnam War. Grenade goes in. She locks down, and then remember this is an unloaded cartridge, and then it's just a case of popping it off. Full wood kit. King's Arm have made a really good job of this. I have to say, exceptionally sexy, but again very bulky, and not everyone is going to want to bring this into the battlefield. Although I have to say it does look rather kick-ass. But what's really cool is that S Thunder have brought this baby out. Looks like a flare gun. It's a 203 grenade pistol. Grenade goes in, shuts tight, has a full fire selector switch from safe to fire, and I gave this to Paddy recently at a game. He did a full review of it, he played with it in game. Now, Paddy was playing in Red Barn. He heard a noise come from the second floor window of a building that was at least 20 yards away from him, and he popped one of these off, and he actually hit the player who was hiding in the window with about 5 pellets. The fact that the player that he hit was his own team member, it's so Paddy, has nothing to do with it. These are damn effective pieces of equipment, and I have to say, ever so impressive. So for room clearing or general skirmish mayhem, I have to say this singly is probably the most frightening device I've seen that's been made available to the Airsoft.
Ed? Fuck you, bird.
S Thunder 203 hand launcher. Handy piece of kit again. I have played with it here, and literally 10 minutes ago I took out a guy in the loft. He was about 15 to 20 meters away, and he did get hit with a burst of 5 or 6 rounds, so it is effective even in a small grouping area. Great for close up. If you're going into a building and you just want to get in there with your hands on as a clearer, a room clearer, great piece of kit. You do feel like you're going to take out a whole room when you go into a room with this. Obviously you've got one go, one chance only. Pretty easy to load, as you can see, fire safe, and I found it great. I got 2 good kills with it, and I'm pretty happy. I would definitely invest in one of them to have it sitting there. For the effect and the size of it, it's value for money, I reckon.
I absolutely love this, and this is going to revolutionise the use of 203 grenades in airsofting. This comes in ABS plastic, as I said. They are bringing out a full metal version. They are also bringing out, which I think is kind of scary, is a double-barreled version of the same gun. Now, personally, I don't think I can remember a piece of airsoft equipment coming out that made me get this excited. It really is that good. It's small, it's neat, and it's great for room clearing. If you've got a CQB situation, you're going through a building, take this out, and if the people don't run out the room when they see you coming with it, well, that's their loss, because this is savage. All in all, 10 out of 10 for S Thunder. Now S Thunder do a number of different grenades. This is the standard size, and this is the big brother of it. Same deal, everything the same. It just takes more BBs, so you get a bigger bang, and you get maybe a bigger kill radius for your buck. They also do something else, and this is similar to the 203 grenade, but what they come with are foam balls. Now, I wouldn't use these for outside work. These would be used for room clearing only. When I first saw these, I kind of looked at it and went, yeah, foam ball, how is this going to work in an airsoft environment? I just don't get it. And I saw an article in Airsoft International where they reviewed these, and the reviewer said what you can do, and this is his words, not mine, that you can backfill with BBs and then plug it with the foam ball. What he recommended was that when you're in a CQB environment indoors, you could go room to room, clearing and refilling very, very quickly. You'd walk into the first section, you'd pop your 203 grenade, the foam ball would go out, pellets would follow. You could then pick up your foam ball when you've cleared that room, refill the grenade, refill with BBs, put in your foam ball, and off you go to the next room. I have a major issue with that. I don't know any airsoft arena or site that will allow you bring one of these live onto the action area where you could fall on it and damage yourself with high pressured gas coming out of the nozzle or somebody else. So I really fail to see how that will work, but as a different way of loading, as I said, just fill up the tank into the grenade launcher. Now, one thing they did point out, that the delivery system on this is slightly different to the other plugs on the grenades, and what can happen is that this will project the BBs further, much further than the other grenades. So there is a plus point. And as I said, it's just a case of pulling the trigger. This is the S Thunder CO2 double applicator. Now, it's very simple to use. You take your CO2 cartridges and put them back to pack, so the tops are facing either end. And it's just a case of make sure that the end knurl is unscrewed. This then tightens up, and there's a little silicone shield here that keeps it nice and airtight. Do not overscrew it too tight, but it has to be tight enough. Now, what happens is then you tighten up this, and you can hear the release of the gas, and actually you can feel it go cold. That's both of them now engaged. The whole tube has gone cold, and I have a regulator made by S Thunder. The regulator tells me I have my pressure on. Now I have to tell you, I do have a problem with these. This is my third attempt to get these right. I've had major leak issues with 2 other units, and I've already contacted S Thunder, and they have told me that their engineers, on my advice, are now looking into the problem, and they will have a workaround in place, and the new CO2 applicators won't have that problem. Most applicators on the market all seem to suffer with leaking problems, and S Thunder have fallen foul of the same issue, but their engineers are aware of it, and they're going to, as I said, fix the problem.
Thanks to MIA and S Thunder products.